Hi, this is Vivian Stewart, the virtual librarian at Southwest Tennessee Community College. I'd like to provide a recap of my Summer Institute presentations that were on yesterday and today. So for those attendees who possibly were not able to go along with me, this will be a recap for you. And for those people who had actually registered but weren't able to attend, hopefully you will have a good understanding of some of our new resources. So we're starting at the library's homepage, which is www.southwest.tn.edu/library. And the first thing that I'd like to point out is that there's a new icon on our homepage that states "We're offline, click to email." This is our virtual reference service. So whenever I am actually online, this will appear in orange and it will say click to chat now. So you or your students can send me a question. I will receive an audio tone on my end. I will answer the question and I will send it back to you. When I am not online, you have the option to send me an email, and this will come to my Southwest email address, and I will respond even during weekend hours. So help us to promote this service. Next, I'm going to CyberCat because I want to introduce you to e-journals. So I am selecting title, and I am looking for the Journal of Education, and I performed the search earlier, so the title is still in my memory. I will select this and submit. No longer are we keeping a lot of back issues of journals because we have them in digital format. The Journal of Education is in line number 1, so I will select this. I am clicking on the link that says available on EBSCOhost. What's most important is when we started receiving the full text, which is 1995 to present. As I scroll down through this list, you will see that the date actually starts in 1983, but it only provides abstracts. Full text started in 1995. So if I'm interested in an article that was published in 2010, I simply expand this window. There are 2 issues that are here. I will select the issue of my choice, and now I have a listing of those articles that appeared in that particular journal. Your titles are provided in blue, and we have 2 options. We can look at the HTML full text, or we can look at the scanned version. I will simply select the HTML. This is the full text of the article. Of course, we can simply read the article, or we have the option to listen to this, and we can choose an accent, whether it is American, British, or Australian. We can select a speed of slow, medium, or fast, or you can also download this as an MP3 and save it to your own device. Over to the side, we could send this to the printer, you could send it to your email, you could save it to a USB drive, or you can have it cited in a certain style for you. So this is how we access e-journals. I am selecting the InfoNet homepage to go back to the library's homepage. And the next place we are going is electronic databases. Our subject headings are provided, and these windows will expand. So keep in mind, I'm only showing you the new resources. So the first place I'm going is current events, and I want you to see Access World News. This is our largest newspaper database. So I am waiting for it to actually open up. There are several titles that are here, but we are going to Access World News Research. And we can actually get local, national, and international articles. In order to get the most relevant information, we are selecting headline. And I am trying to find information on Lance Armstrong, which I've done previously. So now I will search. And there are over 4,000 various sources that are here. There are 4,767 articles on Lance Armstrong. And I am changing my view to the newest ones first. So we're waiting for everything to reshift around. And as you can see, my first article is from Melbourne, Australia, and it's dated June 15, 2012. Your titles are listed in blue. So we will simply select an article, and it will display the full text of that article for us. Some of them are long, some of them are short. We have the ability to send this to our emails. You can send it to the printer, or there is software that was cited in MLA or APA style. And we also have the ability to change the language also. So this is Access World News. I am now closing this out, and we're back at our databases. The next place we're going is electronic books. And we've had 2 upgrades with 2 of our collections. So I'm going to Library. This is an academic book collection that we have. So I'm searching for engineering titles here. And it states that there are at least 185, and the books are still populating. So we have covers of the books, and we have the titles and different publishing information. If I'm interested in the Handbook of Automotive Engineering and Electronics, I could either click on the title or the picture of or the cover of the book. Now I just want to use my left arrow to go back so that you can see the full cover of the book. Or I could simply click on cover. I'm so sorry. So this is the cover of the actual book. We can go to a certain chapter and start reading, or we could just use our navigational buttons to go forward and be able to read the entire book online. So this is Library. We only have 1 copy of the book, so of course when we're finished we need to release the title so that someone else can have access to it. I am now closing this out, and the next collection I want you to see is Net Library, and this is our largest ebook collection. Next week I will provide an orientation to the physical therapy students, so let's see what type of books we have here. And I'm waiting for my results to appear. The results are over to the left hand side, and there are 93 books that are here. So we have pictures of the covers of the books, and the titles are listed in blue. And students have 3 choices. If they select ebook full text, this will open up the book and they are able to read from the first page through the end of the book. Or they can expand the table of contents and go to a certain chapter. Or they have the option of downloading the book and have it available offline up to 7 days. Now the new feature with this book is that if someone is actually using a book and you need it, you can place the book on hold and you will receive an email when the book is available so that you can actually go in and read the book. I'm closing out EBSCOhost, collapsing the window for electronic books. Next we're going to exams and Learning Express. The first time that you use Learning Express, you will need to register as a new user, and it simply wants your username and password that you create. Under the heading of college students, I just want to go back and point out that we do have tutorials that are available. So if students are having problems with mathematics, there are various tutorials that are available. So under the category of geometry, when I expand the window, there are ebooks that are here, and then there are practice exams that are here. So these are timed exams where a student can test their knowledge. They can go back out and study a little bit and come back in and test their knowledge again because it will grade it for them. The new feature with this is the Job and Career Accelerator. If we have students who are looking for jobs, they can search for a job, they can build a resume, and then they could draft a cover letter from here. So this is Learning Express. The next place I'm going is History, and I want you to see America at War online. We have a listing of various wars. So if by chance we scroll all the way down, the last war that is listed is the Iraq War. We would simply select the very first link that is provided, which opens up the module, and we have chapters on the side. Of course, a student can read the information and send it to the printer. They can send this to their email, or they can listen to somebody reading it to them. Down near the bottom, we have something entitled Image Gallery. So if they select that, they can see various images, and they can also use this for any research projects that they have, simply selecting an image, and then they could just navigate and go through all of them. there is also a video gallery. So if they're more of an audio type learner, they could just look at the videos. I'm closing this out and closing up this window. Next, I'm going to Humanities, Social Sciences, and I want you to see the Garland Encyclopedia of World Music. If a student needs information on possibly the Baroque period or a person that has some ties with music, we can simply perform our search. There are 57 results. A student would just simply scroll down and they find something that they can actually use. It's just a matter of clicking on the link, and the text is available for us, or we can either go to related sources. So I don't think I chose a great one, so let me just go back and look for something a little bit better. So let's choose a history. So now as I scroll down, you see this is full text information that is available for them. Okay, I am now closing out the Garland Encyclopedia of World Music. I am now expanding language and literature, and I want you to see the Garland Learning Resources, and this is a foreign language database. So you will simply have to create an account, and let me quickly access my account. And if I select Browse Resources, I want to go back so you can see the various languages that are available. Or if someone is traveling and they quickly want to learn certain words, that's what the Survivor course is all about. Now if I go to my courses, I have actually started a French lesson and a Dutch lesson. So I can simply continue from where I left off the last time. I have my lessons that are in progress. I can continue. And basically what happens is that you can actually hear the word pronounced for you, and then it will give you a mnemonic device so that you can easily remember what the term should represent and just go through the entire lesson. So this is the type of thing that a student can use to supplement their textbook. So this is the Garland Learning Resources. I am closing this out. Next, I am going to the category of multimedia, and I want you to see academic video online. There are 21 subject areas that are available, and these are videos, full-length videos that a student can actually watch online. So I think I performed the search for public safety. And I press enter, and there are 892 videos that are here. So if someone finds something that is interesting, it's just a matter of them selecting the link or the diamond, and it will actually start playing. And what is great about this resource is that you're now available to download this to your mobile device if you would like to. Also, I want to point out that if any faculty member want to use any of these resources in their online classes, you can just populate or save the URL address, and we just need to provide you with the proxy address so that students can access this remotely. I am closing this up, and now I'm going to Ambrose Video. And with this one, I just want to quickly expand the different windows so you can see some of the titles that are available here. Accent of Man, Shakespeare Plays, and this is a long listing of Shakespeare plays. Childhood, Core Biology, Core Chemistry, Great American Authors since 1650. And all you have to do is simply click on view, or you can view the entire videos for 1926 to 39. The full length video is 29 minutes, but you could just watch certain segments if you like. History of Civil Rights in America, History of Western Art, History Turning Points 1, History Turning Points 2, The Long Search, which is information about different religions, Miracle of the Human Body, and then it ends with physical geography. So these are Ambrose videos. I am now closing this out. And I want you to keep in mind that everything located up on the multimedia, these are videos or DVDs the students can watch. The Nursing Digital Library is also new. There are about 200 titles that are here, so I will just simply click so that you can see a listing of some of the titles that we have that are available.
And begins with a cultural assessment
you may be able to hear a little bit of this commercial playing here. So we're provided with the titles and a short summary. You have the length of the video, and you have an option that says view. So as I scroll down, you can just see it's an alphabetical listing of all of the videos that are available here in the Nursing Digital Library. And the last category that I want you to see is under Science, and we have Anatomy and Physiology Online. We will simply click on the graphic, and we're waiting for it to actually open up. And there are 19 different subject areas that are here. So if by chance a student is having problems with the digestive system, they would simply click on the link, and we're waiting for our information to populate. They have a section that says what you need to know, so this is what they should learn once they go through this little mini course. We have navigations on the left hand side. There are videos, there are graphics, there are other information that they can actually use here. And at the very end, they could take either a topic quiz or a module quiz. So this is set up to go to enhance anatomy and physiology in some of the nursing classes. We are suggesting that students always log out when they get through, because we only have a certain number of licenses for people to use it at the same time. So this is Anatomy and Physiology Online. Please keep in mind that all of these databases are accessible remotely, so a student just needs to use their Southwest username and password. I'm going back to the library's homepage, and I want to go to Distance Education Library InfoNet, and I just want to point out that our listing of quick searches has greatly increased over the semester, because we've gotten topics from faculty members. So if by chance you have a assignment that your students will be working on, we can provide a quick search for you. So this is the one for emergency medical services. Of course, we guide you through using CyberCAD and provide suggested subject headings. We have a listing of electronic books that you can use. We have a listing of the electronic databases to find information. We have our streaming videos listed and suggest 2 titles you may want to look at. We talk about evaluating websites, and then we have websites that we have actually evaluated. And then we have 2 softwares that can be used to create works cited for the resources. I am now going back, and I want to go back to the library's homepage. As I'm wrapping up now, I just want you to know that we are using social medias to interact with students. So when it comes to our Facebook page is strictly an academic page that we're trying to inform students about things they need to know about, and also provide articles because we encourage them to read. But as I expand for one more window, I want you to see that we are providing videos on how to use our various resources. And if by chance you have a lesson and you would like for us to provide a video so that your students can use, we will greatly do that for you. So all of these are accessible. Now keep in mind of the things that we can do for you. We would love to provide a library instruction session for your students upon request. Please keep in mind that it does not matter which location you're actually teaching from, because we will still accommodate you for that. If by chance our videos are not accessible through Facebook, we also have a YouTube channel that we would like for you to share with your students. And as I am wrapping up now, I close my session by introducing everyone to our, let me actually go back. I want you to see a format of our new orientation, and we hope to have this ready for the fall semester. and I just have it on my USB drive. So this is actually the table of contents for it, and we hope that as students work through this, they would at least get maybe a 90 or above. So we have information for them to read, and then we have some activities. And when it comes to our locations, let me just allow the block content. So let me go back quickly with this photo activity. Well, I am just having lots of problems here. But see, these are photos that will allow students to see the interior and exterior of our libraries. So we have activities which are definitely hands-on activities, and we hope that if we have this available, that this orientation can be loaded into every online class so that students will be aware of what the library has to offer. And at some point, we hope that it will be available so that students will be aware of all of our resources, all of our services. Even if they never walk through our doors, they will be aware that the library does exist. So once again, this is just a quick recap of my Summer Institute presentations. And I hope this has been helpful for you, and we hope that during the upcoming semester that you will use our services. Thank you and have a great day.